Yellow on white. My eyes.
We don't have to think about it. We can get into it. We're done. It's ready. NIP, they're going to be starting on the CT side. Astralis on the T side. Let's get this game underway. We're on Inferno, best of one. And this is a critical game. I didn't say, but I think NIP have got this. That's my pick for this one.
Let's get it.
We'll find out. Hampus throwing some bullets down at the bottom of Banana. That was a very non-committal way of shooting that USP. Otherwise, they've got to set up a little bit towards the A bomb site. We've got 2 sets of dualies, so a lot of pistols on the NIP side. Linus is here, trying to see if he could find someone. Oh, that was close to being a headshot, but he's going to be pushed back, and he knows he's in a little bit of trouble. Rez sneaking in with a kill. That nearly could have been a double, but Glaive, nice spin around to take him down. Device up here. And he's also going to get tagged. It's Linus inside of the bomb site. He was the one running at the beginning, but now he's back with a vengeance. A big double for him. And that should seal the round here for NIP. 2 versus 4. Glaive and Magisk. And actually, oh no! Glaive! Where did the bullets go? How is he still alive? That was the moment. That was the opportunity to bring it back into a 2-on-3. And that you could have maybe won. Now, I'm not so sure anymore. Magisk, he's a little bit worried. Trying to see if he can find anything. The bomb is inside of the bomb site. Hampus shows up for the kill, and that means Glaive is probably done for here. Hampus even jumping will pick it up, and it's NIP to win the pistol.
Yes, it is. It is. And off of the back of a very nice timing from Rez. You got to give it to him. Linus did a great job of staying alive. Some would think that you need to maybe take a fight, take a pot shot, but him staying alive, that's exactly what you're hoping for. You get back onto the bomb site, and then he gets 2 kills, all because he didn't let himself get rushed down by the main group. They had no idea that he was in the corner there, and that works out perfectly for him. This really feels like just everything lining up well for NIP. Don't clap too hard, Threat. But NIP are off to a terrific start. Double nade to bottom Banana. Already a man advantage for NIP in this anti-eco. Oh, it's actually a buy round coming in from Astralis, so they really were hoping to get something done here. If they lose this round, it's going to be very painful for them economically.
Did Civ have armor? Did he die in spite of having armor?
Look at this. Glaive has got armor. They've spent some money this round.
Yeah, they must have. That's interesting. I mean, those grenades have to be pretty on point then for you to get the kill with 2 of them. Magisk down and out as well. Yeah, that makes for a pretty good start. Gonna go and boost.
Dude, the mental aspect between these 2 teams right now. I mean, Astralis just need to forget the devices even on. Oh, I'll take advantage of this because right now, whatever, this is that round. But credit to the HLTV photographer.
Insane.
That got that photo of Device walking by drinking water, and like Zonic and Dupree. Like Zonic just looks like he just wants to murder Device, and then Magisk and Magisk and Lucky, everybody, all of the Astralis just watching Device walk by. That is photo of the year. That is a career photo. I absolutely adore it. I'm saving it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Very well done to the photographer. I don't know who it was. I didn't see the name, but man, what great work.
Yeah, incredible stuff.
It's like photo that tells 1,000 words, right? Just.
Well, Device has got a bit of a double kill here. Lucky looking for more damage. Anything, it all counts. He couldn't get the last headshot, but it's worth spending a little bit of an extra second there. If he could get one more deagle headshot, it's all going to count in the end. But good stuff so far. Device having a good time.
A chuckle.
Yeah, for the minute. It's early days, and it's going to be another round here of Astralis taking it slow and having to save up a little bit to get to the real rifles. So that's pretty common stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. And admins are helping out. Something's gone wrong.
Okay. Tech timeout. They can't talk. So going to be quiet here as they try and sort this out. Sure, the admins are going to be able to get it done pretty quickly. They've been pretty efficient handling issues so far today.
Yeah, I would say so. All right.
Looking pensive.
Yeah, I mean, throughout a career of playing Counter-Strike, everyone's going to have many of these kind of moments where, you're kind of getting started and you have to slow down a little bit. And I don't know if anyone has any specific tricks, but I mean, you're going to have to get used to sort of letting go of the energy and then picking it right back up again.
It's actually terrible, right? Because, I mean, you're off to the start, you're giggling, you're having a good time, and then, oh, let's just slow everything down.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just, something you just have to, know, and you have to know that it can happen. So hopefully they can figure it out. Maybe an audio issue?
TS issue?
Could have been, yeah. Feels like it.
All right, well, hopefully they got that squared away. That's another thing. I have never had an issue. I have never had an issue with TeamSpeak in my life, and yet these players manage to bug out TeamSpeak on a regular basis, and I have no idea how they're doing it.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. Whereas Discord, on the hand, every time I open it up, it's like it's plugged in my fridge as an audio source. It's something it doesn't matter what it is, just anything electronic in my house. It's like, is this dog your new import? No, it's the same headset I use every time, every single time.
How does this work?
It's insane.
That's
driving me crazy. I can't deal with it. Anyway, yeah, so a little bit of a break. Here we go.
All right, we're in.
Yeah, that's always time.
But yes, the beatings will continue because this Astralis went for the force buy last round. They've got no money, so they're going for the hard eco this round so they can have some rifles and nades to work with. Good patience here from Astralis, though. Look at that. Discipline just all the way back. Dodge the early HEs.
Yeah, but
now
there
does
are more coming.
Plopsky, yeah, exactly. Does Plopsky sense?
Using his Jedi tricks, try and see if he can feel it out. When's the time? When will it be perfect? Oh, the Molotov as well. There are some P250s on the Astralis side. So I mean, it is such a small investment that the money that you're going to spend on it that you might as well try, because the difference between that and a Glock is pretty significant.
Yeah.
In a game, best of one like this, you know, couple of kills here or there, maybe especially on Banana, could be interesting. There's the nade.
There it is. Beautiful. And I love this discipline because they're not really throwing anything else. Again, just a reminder, everybody, slow rounds like this on hard ecos is Astralis trying to get Nip to throw grenades. They want them to throw grenades because it's wasted money in a hard eco. And so that's why they'll slow play it like this, just hoping to draw out flashes and smokes. Just making Nip spend more money in the next round, but Nip showing excellent discipline. They get a grip on the situation, they understand what they're up against, and they hold on to plenty of grenades for this round, really saving that money. Ayy. So now, this is it though. This is the big buy round coming up here, Anders.
Yes, it is.
It's a question of what Astralis have got in store for us here. Threat with a mild case of heartburn. Just watching the players, can't say anything. Part of it where now you need to get focused, you need to get your head back in, and this is an all-important round now for Astralis. First big buy round where they have the money. Lucky's got an AWP, they have full nades on everybody else. This is it. It's time to rock for Astralis.
Yeah, here it comes. Fourth round. Right, Lucky on the AWP. There is none to reply with on the NIP side yet, because they've kept their somewhat weaker guns into this round, which is not unreasonable. If you can get away with it, you suddenly have a pretty big economic lead going into the later stages. Nade will do some damage there to Plopsky, that's not bad. Oh, he's almost got it. Megaski knows, and the flashbang to set it up. Glaive will help out on that one, and Plopsky, no idea what happened. He was blind for an hour out there.
They just wish that they had an extra HE on that B site. Magus wouldn't make it out of Banana alive. Instead, Magus just barely getting out of there with 11 health. And that has forced the rotation now. You can see Hampus has come over here towards B to bolster this defense. There's a gap. Hampus is bold, though, and look at this information play. Look at this play. Pushes back out to... They just invested all of that in top Banana, and now Hampus once again back out here on the fight.
And they don't have more nades on the Astralis side. They don't have another set of Molotovs or HEs to get rid of this corner, and that could be really uncomfortable. Now, they're going to rotate everyone else into the A-bomb site, so three-man setup over here in spite of it being a 4 versus 5. That's pretty good. Some nades landing, being bounced into the skybox and down to top mid. That is really cool. We see those strong, stuff, but normally not to that big of an effect. Hampus, I think he was one of the main engines earlier when they were playing on Inferno here. He really did a fantastic job. Oh, they fall back. They were going to go for it. Now they're backing up. This is... I don't know if this is indecision on the side of Astralis, but they're about to walk into a pretty big stack, and this could get really ugly. There's a Molotov thrown down by Linus. That's going to slow them down on the Haycart, and now the flank is coming in. Hampus knocking out Magus. Oh, this is devastating. Astralis, they're walking in. They know it, but they don't have a choice. They're walking into a giant stack. Device with a kill on Sip. Linus comes in with another flank shot on Lucky, and now it's just all done. Glaive, last one to go down. Man, they got red.
Brutal. What a read. Hampus just, oh, this is the game, guys. Let's go. Let's get in it.
We're going to get at least another round.
One more.
You can promise that much.
Anders has cursed us. That's it. Blame him. Tweet angrily at him when we go back to break.
Hell yes. One round at a time. That's the spirit here. In terms of kills, I'm just... Is this real? Yeah, it is real. So it's 3 on Glaive, 1 on Magus, and everyone else at 0.
Yeah, it's been a rough time. This is essentially worst case scenario. 187 ADR for... Linus right now with 7 kills.
And 0 deaths.
He is pulling a reverse secret agent right now, essentially. I mean, he's got assists as well. Dude, the guy is just racking it up.
Yeah, doing a good job. Here we go, 5th round. Got some Tech 9s coming out, a little Mac 10 there on Sip, and they're rushing up Banana. Hampus spraying through. He's going to go down, but Plopsky's there to return, and he's not afraid to take the fight. He knows that they're down there. This is, yeah, I'd say, oh, he's got some backup now, actually, so then it's fine. Otherwise, it's probably not worth it. You already traded 2 for 1, so got to be careful you don't throw anything away. But they recover it fine, and it's Lucky on his own. P250 in hand. It's about to be a 5th round for NIP.
They actually threw a smoke. And an HE. Guys, this is an eco.
They don't care. Whatever.
I mean, they got money in the bank. It's true. It's not the end of the world. But there we go. Rez puts him out of his misery. 5-0 lead. And now this is that big round here. Glaive going to tell the guys to get focused up because this is the one that matters. That last one, not so much. But at least now they're getting a little bit of an idea of the nade protocol that Nip are throwing out on Banana. I have a little bit more of an idea now of what to run into there and how to time it. And the rest of Nip just looking very focused indeed. I mean, everything has worked for him. We did see Device go for an aggressive peek mid in the last round, and it's looking like he wanted to do more of that this round. A little bit late to the party on mid. Bold peeking into it.
Oh, that's a pretty good nade. Leave. Yeah, he's gonna retire that position. Didn't want to hang around for it. That's so dangerous. Hampers nearly could have gone down, but they have Banana control on the side of NIP, which is a good sign to begin with. 2-3 setup, so nothing too spectacular out of NIP in that sense. They're not taking any massive risks. They've got Plopsky this deep down. And Astralis don't have that many grenades. Normally you want to check that position with a Molotov if you're coming back. They only have 2 of them, so that might not be possible. Smoking off Arch, but the counter is there with the Molotov on top, and a cool boost to try and look over.
Very nice. It's going to get tested. Oh, he did that, Hampus. How many times are the players going to have that happen to them where they try and unscrew the silencer?
Too many already. Plopsky, that's a very safe jump, but he's got no nades to put down, so theoretically if they just rushed him, he'd been in a little bit of trouble at least. They're going to be trying to get there quick as possible. They might have noticed, well, there's nothing put down. He didn't throw smoke behind him or anything. Waiting for the bullets. Magus trying to get the entry, but Plopsky will get him instead. And now he swings for more. A triple kill for Plopsky. That wipes out the attack towards the bomb site. And Dupree is on his own. He was meant to be lurking around middle, maybe flank them through Arch if they get to it. But that is one hell of a defense from Plopsky.
Devastation for Astralis. They ran right into the blender, and that is not something you see very often where the B anchor like that is able to trade, well, 1 for 1, fine, but to get more than that, to stay alive, not get traded immediately, how does the sequence work? Was it a flash coming through?
Yeah.
It was a flash coming through. Thrown by Device. Impeccable timing from Device there. What a save. Without that flash, Plopsky's a dead man.
Yeah, it's so well done. 6-0 in their favor, and again, Astralis without the bomb plant, they're going to be back to pistol, so this is not looking good on the side of Astralis right now. Device, he goes down. Dupree able to take him with the Deagle. Not necessarily able to recover the AWP, though. It's being guarded pretty well.
This will be one of those personal play-style tendencies, though, where if Device has a bit more leeway to peek mid, Astralis are definitely going to be aware of that sort of thing, and they may be looking to get the punish on him for that. He's been peeking mid reliably so far. Oh, nice wrap through CT.
They know.
Glaive hoping to find, Glaive hoping to find someone on the rotate, but that is not going to be the case. He is still effectively bottling these guys up, or at least slowing down their rotation, but his teammates aren't really able to do anything with that. They're still kind of floating around here at Arch.
Could be a kill for Glaive right here, but nope, he hits the body shot instead, and Linus will take him down. Lucky's got his hands on an M4 because Hampers went and recovered the AWP so that they couldn't get that. Kind of a choice that he had to make inside of the smoke there. That seems like an uncharacteristic mess up there for Plopsky. He knew that they had that CT spawn position. You're a little bit careless. They're going to go check the tree as well, and Linus is down, and suddenly it's a 2-on-2 with a chance for a bomb plant. They'll get it as well. Those are some mistakes from NIP that absolutely were not needed. Hampers showing up here. Can't see anything because of the smoke, obviously. 2 versus 2. Rez coming in from the other side. It's a deadly combo here. Rez and Hampus versus Lucky and Sip, but Sip is low on health. Molotov, that's going to force him out. He might have even hear it in the air. And it's going to be Sip to go down. Hampus with a straight headshot. Now Lucky on his own. Already zoned out. They have a smoke as well to block him up. Oh! That is a flick and a half! And Hampus, he is straight dead, but now defusing on the other side. A second left, and Lucky, he's not guessing it. It's the round for NIP anyway. In spite of that cool flick, and Lucky, oh, that's unfortunate.
That is so painful. What a beautiful flick. It's just that he doesn't get the lineup. That is so heartbreaking. But that was so well played, actually. That was such a cool strategy thrown in by Astralis. It was clear that Nip thought that Glaive was alone in CT and that the other two were rotating up Banana. But Nip had focused so hard on CT that you could tell they were like, oh, we need to actually rotate back over to Banana as quickly as possible. And that's when they get caught in the back, not expecting the remaining Astralis players to actually be working their way through Arch. So that was so cool how that worked out for Astralis. It's such a shame that they don't get the win.
Also a big wake-up call, I think, for Plopsky and Linus to really keep the focus, right? Because it doesn't take much, and suddenly you could be in a lot of trouble there. Another rifle round. This time, it's Dupree to go down first. Device playing it really far back towards the library with the AWP, and they wanted to speed it up and try and beat some timing there. That's something you can definitely do if you're quick enough to beat that arch corner. Maybe you catch people rotating back from the B-bomb site, but not this time. Glaive goes down next, Plopsky, and he's going to fall back. And he actually, again, doesn't have any nades. Teammate shows up with a Molotov. That's pretty deep in there. It's Hampus. And that slows them down once again. 5-3 here. Oh, and a flick right through. I'm not even sure if he saw anything. He's going to try and do it again. And this is where you want the calm down for NIP. Someone has to make the call and say, slow this down.
Yeah, breathe.
It's a 5-on-2. Don't give it up.
Yes, by just peeking relentlessly, by getting complacent. Just breathe. Chill. Device is going to close the door on him. And now Lucky is going to be stuck in a box. He doesn't really have anywhere to go. And, oh. Tags it down to 7 health through the wood, and Lucky just returning some fire, but yeah, it's not going to happen for him. He is going to get caught. 8-0 for NIP, and you have to give credit to Plopsky right now. He is showing up in a big way for the team. Feels like Nip are very comfortable, but Plopsky on that anchor roll on B, he's got 9 kills so far. He's been doing tremendous work, 134 ADR. So, I mean, they've been able to rely on him to just get multiple kills. Oh, the question is, can they hear each other? Could they hear that potentially? If they, like the clapping?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Dude, anyway, like I just wish we could have land back where we don't have the sound isolating headsets so the players can actually hear each other shout at each other.
That is a good time. That adds another element to it.
That would be the return, like proper. Like I'll take that. You know, like we had that at We Play Academy where the teams could almost see. They couldn't see each other, but they could hear each other. Yeah, and that alone, you could tell how it was affecting some of the players. You know, just hearing their opponents shout after wins and all that. It's really sick to see. It was kind of that return to old school LAN. But you know, that's just an element that gets lost when you have sound isolation and you're playing online.
8-0 in favor of NIP. Astralis definitely not finding the magic formula at the moment to try and bring down Nip. That's a big problem here. They are still only halfway through the first half, so there is time to turn it around.
Oh, no luck.
That spread. It's like maybe crossing my fingers and toes at the same time. Oh, the toes are burned off. Plopsky. Nice. He's going to go down. That's a very important early kill there for Glaive. They know he's been anchoring that B-bomb site, so they can make some educated guesses about the weaknesses that follow from getting that kill. And they are so early on in the round, they can wait for it, but Glaive goes down to Hampus, so I take it all back. 4-on-4 now.
Yeah, terrific work. This is all on NIP right now to stay focused. If they can just keep a grip on the situation and not get complacent, they have got Astralis in a stranglehold right now. They're winning all the duels. This is only going to be building the confidence, but they just have to make sure that they stay focused. They can have the confidence to take the duels, just don't take stupid duels. Don't get ahead of yourself and start taking unnecessary risks. Keep Astralis in the chokehold and don't let them get out.
What an
9-0.
9-0. Everyone showing up. Even after that entry, it's such a small platform to build something on. When Glaive gets that, and you're like, oh, maybe this is something. And then NIP answer back, and Hampus with a double kill out there. Device is a double AWP as well, right? They're just getting shut down.
Glaive is probably the last one you want to be taking a fight with in the smoke, just because he's got that innate ability to just track you down on tracers and just get those headshots through smoke. We've seen him do it so many times, which makes him good, you know, to take point in Banana because of all that. But right now, I think this is just a moment. It's a good time to call a timeout on the side of Astralis to just try and slow down the pace here. It's starting to get a little out of hand. You're getting into the danger zone territory where 9-6, I mean 10-5, but if it starts getting worse than that, your second half is going to be brutal.
Yeah, you need a little bit of something here to go your way. Trying to think of the problem is they are really aggressively being denied that banana position. Top mid they've had some success in. Oh, device. Did he just throw away the AWP? Maybe.
No, he's got an AWP. Oh, he was trying to throw away Hampus's AWP, maybe.
Yeah, could be. I mean, they can run back and pick it up if they need to. Here's some speed. Glaive jumping Mach 10 down the pit. This is lightning fast, but they've lost Sip in the meantime. They're down in the pit, but I think NIP no. Rez definitely does. This is still really awkward. This actually could really work out for Astralis finally. Glaive looking for it. Crouches in for the headshot. Device is going to get the kill there on his former captain, though, but it's a 2-on-3, and he's set up inside of it. Oh, nice pre-fire from Lucky. That'll do the trick. Still a 2-on-2, though, and he's very low on health. They have nades. If they land any of them on the bomb site, he is dead. There's a chance. Molotov will force him back. He really can't touch that nade on the other side. Lucky.
Messed it up.
He's still alive. Yeah, he did. Flash to set it up on the one side, and they try and smoke off Magus to isolate the fight against Lucky. There's another nade. Magus gets down, and Lucky is, well, still here with 16 health. He's just pushed out. He can't get this bomb plant. They just keep throwing stuff at him. Good headshot, and he's going to make his escape. That is wild.
No way! That's 2 pre-fires from Lucky. That is so sick. 2 pre-fires winning duels. Can they make it in time, though? Can he make it across?
Well, he can get there, but the problem is he's not going to be expecting for someone to already be here. Bomb plant is there. Linus just sneaking in, and he just has to hit 1 bullet on Lucky to cancel this out. Did he go back and pick up something? It looked like Linus backtracked for a second, but nope. He's going to go check and certainly realize what's going on. Lucky, he can't be too many places on this bomb site. He can't really have escaped too far out. He tries for it once there. He has to hit this one. They need the round, and oh, it's so close, but not enough.
Heartbreak.
10th round now for NIP.
Heartbreak. Heartbreak. He was so close. Look at that pre-fire. He had the aim as well, dead on. That was so close, but he had so little health left. 1 bullet was enough for Linus to get that clutch. 10-0 in favor of NIP on the CT side of Inferno.
Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
And Lucky right now, Lucky is top fragging for Astralis with 6 kills.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even believe they even got close to winning it after Magus went down. That should have been the end of it. But the change of pace, you could see the call from Astralis. It nearly worked. It is so close to working out for them. And that's, I mean, that you have to reach pretty deep to try and come up with that strategy. But even that wasn't enough. They still cannot win the round. They get the bomb plant at the very least. That'll help them out in terms of the money.
This is some mad aggression coming out here from NIP.
Yeah.
I love how Astralis are aware of that, though, as the risk. Nicely done, Zip, with the pre-fire. That was so sick.
Yeah, didn't even actually go into the hallway. He just shot him through the side of the wall. That's a 4-on-4 because they did on the other side also lose Magisk.
That's got to feel good, but...
Oh, look at Plopsky. He went back to pick up a Molotov that he didn't have before. That's kind of cool. Are there more nades he can pick up?
Yes.
He's back to Arch, leaving Hampus on his own. He's walking right into it. He's going to get that kill, though, but he can make it back around the corner. Smokes it up, and they don't know how many people are here. That's the issue. If they rush through, that could just be devastating. Oh, nice shot.
Oh, wow.
Zip, yeah, Sprays just takes a guess, and that should set them up really well for a round win here. 3 versus 3. They have a smoke and a Molotov on Lucky. They're going to get the bomb plant down. Yeah, re-smoke that position. This should be the first round for Astralis.
Should. Nip have plenty of money, though, and they have plenty of grenades left as well. So might as well take a crack at this. They have plenty of money to rebuy after, even if they lose all of these guns.
Oh, that Molotov could be real interesting. Sif forced into the corner. Some deep nades, like you said, they have a fair few of them. Lucky, he's so blind, and he goes down. Linus with the kill on Sip, and now Dupree on his own. 1 versus 2. He's spinning all over the place, and Rez gonna be able to drop him. They are merciless. 11-0, even after all of that.
No respect, Anders.
Yeah, none at all.
No respect, and just a great awareness of the situation. They have money in the bank. They had grenades. It's a 3-on-3. Just go for it. this is the kind of risk that you need to take. You can think like, oh, it's the correct decision to back off at that point, save your guns if you really want to play the long game. But I mean, you're already 10-0 up. You're already winning the half no matter what. Dude, that is so sick from Zip. Get out of here.
It really is.
But for that to work, that is going to be soul destroying for Astralis. They cannot catch a break right now. Nothing is working.
11-0. And yep, the madness continues. Device ready to AWP down the middle. Again, he's feeling pretty good about that. Magus going down again. I feel like that's been happening a lot early on in some of these rounds. Combination of Linus and Hampus picking up that kill. 4 versus 5 yet again. And there's very few rounds in this first half that have looked like Astralis have had a chance to win them. It's the rush out towards the A-bomb site. Maybe this last 3-on-3. It's not been many. And
clutch situations where it could go either way, right?
yeah.
You're just thinking, okay, right, if it breaks their way, but Astralis just cannot, they just cannot work for them right now. And this is an interesting setup. Hampus, off angle.
Yeah, and he's got a flash behind him to go, so he's hoping to get a kill. Flash comes out, he can try and fall back. They're going to be right on top of him. Should be more than one person peeking in. Misses the chance, that flashbang. It's down, actually. Is he still going to be able to escape? I would have said 100% he's dead in that moment. He's trapped in the corner, trying to throw more grenades. Plopsky, he actually comes through with a kill, but Glaive will take him down. That's a good read. It's a good crack into the bomb site. It's another 3-on-3 and a retake. Last time, they could not hold the bomb site on the Astralis side. This time, they're going to have to. They need it desperately. That shot actually did connect. The Molotov will not touch anyone there, but Glaive, he must be so frustrated. Why am I getting killed through the smoke with a deagle? And if I go back, it's Linus there with the AK instead. It is so terrifying. Dupree and Lucky now, 2 versus 3. And Dupree, he doesn't get the spray. Lucky's on his own, he spins back, but Rest is there. It's another 3-on-3 retake. NIP, they just will not give them a chance. 12-0.
And again, this is just coming down to Hampus. The timing there is just so unfortunate. It's in the contract. It's in the fine print when you play CSGO. The second you decide to doubt your angle or check the mini-map or pull a grenade out, that's when they come around the corner, and it caught him off guard. Misses that shot, but he stays alive and buys enough time. Like, Astralis still have to worry about him, and that sets up Plopsky to then get a kill. So
the real movie moment here has to be soon when he sees his former teammates broken and destroyed. Device, he breaks that Swedish coding and starts shooting his own teammates like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's showing no remorse right now. Zonic's face says it all. And he can't communicate. He can't say anything unless they call a tactical timeout. And have they called one? I mean, I'm assuming because we have this sit. But then if there's a tactical timeout, no, not even. But you would hope that Zonic is going to be having some kind of input here.
It's just very tricky, right? Because they're getting into some of these positions, right? The 3-on-3s, and they just need to win some double nade into the corner. Good night to Glaive. Nice flick.
So fast. But this is where you have to be careful. Again, Plopsky and all that. I mean, yeah, Plopsky, the whole point was for him to charge a banana. He wasn't expecting somebody that close. But again, you got to stay sharp here if you're Nip. Even if you're up 12-0, you just want... At every moment, you should want to just utterly crush Astralis. You're aiming for the 16-0 right now. That would be a statement going into the winter matches tomorrow.
Yeah, of course, that's what you want. Hampus playing it close. Device is still on the other side. Hampus did go down. But Lucky and Sip, 2 versus 3. There's a chance here. Rez playing down in the pit, and it's so hard to clear when you get into the site. They're just not going to be able to. Lucky will be in another 1 versus 3 and try and see if he can fight his way out. He does make his way through already. That's not a bad start. I gotta say, Lucky's really been impressing me in this game so far, but he's been tasked with doing almost everything on his own, and that's just a lot. He's stuck back in here. He still has a Molotov that he's picked up even after throwing the first one, but I don't think the grenades are going to make the difference here. He's locked inside of the bomb site. This is going to have to be some crazy raw aim for him to even get close to winning this round. He's got the right idea. Looking that way. Dodges the nade. Gets the headshot on Linus. And now Device coming in on the other side. And Lucky! What an absolutely god-tier clutch!
Beautiful. Textbook stuff. Just perfect. Sets himself up. Doesn't get hit by the flash. Sees that coming. As soon as that incendiary goes out, that's information. He knows where one of them is coming from. And he knew where Device was earlier because of the shot that he heard. So just Lucky. I mean, he comes up in the clutch for Astralis over and over again.
Yeah,
He's the reason why Astralis are even in this tournament still. He saved them on Ancient.
Gotta say, this is so impressive. Not just the one round, but every other time he's almost managed to do it. That's so impressive. 11 kills on him. Plopsky out here with the MP9. He's going to burn alive, and there will once again be a return nade, and then the follow-up M4A1 spray to get a device back at it again in the middle, taking down Lucky. It is just, there's no relief here for Astralis. They finally win a round, and it has to be a 1 versus 3 clutch, and then it's right back to the pain, right back to the torture. Sip 1 versus 4. Bottom of Banana smoked off again. They've locked him in. Device on the other side will take him down. 13-4. 13-1, sorry. Not even
right.
4.
It was against Pain Gaming in overtime. The 1v2 clutch, the 1v3 clutch actually.
Yeah.
From Lucky that got overtime for Astralis and then allowed them to win. Otherwise, that's it. They were going home. It's just, I'm so impressed with Lucky. He is stepping up. He is getting kills, and he comes through in the clutch. I don't think it's his fault that that it's not working right now in this half for Astralis. He's certainly been trying. And
Yeah,
coming
he's
up
done
with
everything.
plays. Yeah, he's done work. So I mean,
Here we go. Run boosted over. I don't think they saw that, actually. Maybe they did because they're ready and waiting, but it doesn't matter. Hampers is going to get the kill. This, I think if you're Astralis, you just think, wow, of all the days to have a game like this, the bounce over? Oh, man. They're playing Worms at the same time. Just get the holy hand grenade in there and blow up Lucky. Why not?
they won't.
So
yeah.
This is outrageous.
Hey, this is just everything is going their way. They're mega confident now. They feel like they can take all of the duels. This is when nothing can go wrong. And I mean, it's just so even across the board. The only reason Rez doesn't have many kills is because he's been playing a pit anchor. He just hasn't been seeing many bodies to shoot. Otherwise, a lot of action on B. Everybody is hitting shots on Nip right now. There's no weak spot.
Sip. Just at least don't knife him. He's got the Glock out. Plopsky will take him. It's 14-1 in favor of NIP at the end of the half. My God, that's hard to deal with.
Terrific, terrific work. I don't think anybody expected it to be like this, though. You would have really been on a stretch to call that Nip would just utterly dominate Astralis in the first half this way.
It's probably, I mean, I know because we've hyped up this game so much because of the nature of it, but it is worth pointing out. Every once in a while, you're going to have some games where you just, nothing works, you just get blown up. The fact that it's this game for Astralis just kind of makes it, it's hard not to analyze it through the lens of the sort of the historic context of the game, but still, it doesn't have to, we probably shouldn't sort of bring it forward from this game on, right? Because if this was a best of 3 instead, it's entirely possible Astralis could just bounce back in the next map, but it does look really brutal. And again, how many 3v3s have they lost in the B-bomb side? Yeah, 2 over there. Lucky's had a couple of almost clutches, and then obviously the big one. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, what we're seeing is just when those clutches, when you don't get that break. But here's Rez, and he just assassinates Magisk.
That was a sick play from Rez. Yeah, he knew he had him caught. Hampers run and gun to take down Glaive. They are just continuing catching them out in the open. Hampers not missing a single shot. It feels like Lucky fighting at every angle, but he's going to go down to Rez, and that leaves Dupree on his own. Hopping around in the middle. Device will find him with a CSAT 75. It's 15-1.
Dude. We haven't seen a dominant performance like this in a long time, Anders. This is so uncommon in today's meta. Usually, I mean, even if it's an outright dominant kind of map, it's like a 16-5, 16-6, even 16-7, right? But this is just unreal.
All I can think of is that photo, the iconic photo, is just going up in value all the time now.
Go and find that photo, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, it's on HLTV. It's amazing. The picture of Device walking by and just Astralis mad-dogging him. It's so good. It's just an amazing picture. Congratulations to that photographer, man. That's one for the keeper.
A shot from Glaive. That'll do the trick, but he's going to get tagged. The nade, is he going to hunt him down? No, he doesn't fall back that direction, so that's pretty fortunate. Good job on him. NIP. Looking to put them out of their misery ASAP. But they've lost Plopsky at the very least here, so I don't know. I can't even really think of a silver lining for Astralis. What's the takeaway? At least it's quick.
At least it's quick, and you can just move on to the next one. I mean, it's not elimination yet. This is where you were hoping, obviously, you're hoping to just keep winning out to get into those winner matches as quickly as possible.
I feel like Janka would have some Serbian folk saying that could help us out here, you know? Some brutal saying that would help cheer us all up.
The question is, when you go up against this one, who do you get? Do you get G2 or do you get Na'Vi? I mean, nobody wants Na'Vi. You want G2 if you're in the winner match here.
He's on his own. A little bit of a nade down, flash in his eyes. He can't see what he's shooting at. Device will take him down. Yeah, it's worked out. They tried to gamble on the other side. They were going for the flank up Banana, but it's too late. The bomb is going to be planted. Device, he actually probably could have got caught, but nope, lucky. He'll do it anyway with a shot. Hampus comes through with one, and now it's all on Glaive and Sip. And I say that Glaive is gone. Sip is going to follow swiftly afterwards here. It's 16-1. NIP absolutely decimating Astralis. That's one for the history books.
Yes, that is truly just one of the most dominant maps that we have had. I mean, we've had crazy matches in the past historically in the majors, and some of those teams have come